Jacky is broken. The thing about Jacky is Jacky has never really had a time where she's really that strong, and she's not really known for being like the most broken brawler, and every second meta she's always the go-to brawler. Jacky's always that brawler where whenever you need a third brawler and you don't exactly know who to use in like Brawl Ball or Hot Zone, you just chuck a Jacky on the team and call it a day. She hasn't really been the spotlight, and she very rarely is. So the thing is, recently she has climbed in the meta, and the reason is because of the recent nerf for Fang and Eve, and also she just got a new really strong gadget. She is really strong across a lot of game modes. However, we're going to be talking about Solo Showdown mainly because that's where my judgment is probably going to be the best, as you can clearly tell. If you're new to this channel, I play like 95% Solo Showdown and like 5%, it's quite unlikely they're going to go for each other. Yeah, like there's no way this Nani might attack this Pam. I don't know, we'll see. But I mean, even coming out with a 30 is still pretty decent. But we have like no ping right now, so we can definitely make this work. Wow, okay, cool. We just started the game off with a win. Nice. Now, the question you may be asking is, what build should you use with Jacky? I mean, she has 2 star powers, she has 2 gadgets. And the answer is anything. It's preference. It's literally just preference. Jacky's one of those brawlers where there's no gadget or star power that's like the one to go and the other one is horrible. Obviously, it depends on how you play. If you play more aggressive, well, then you should use the first star power, the one that reflects damage, because you're going to be tanking more damage rather than trying to survive. You're more going to be trying to get kills. But if you're trying to survive, then obviously you'd want more HP. Extra damage isn't going to do much when you're trying to survive. It looks like there's a Shelly here, and this Shelly... Okay... looks like we're getting third partied again. Not really ideal. Yeah, this is kind of gonna happen with Jacky. That's why you kind of want to find people that you can team with, because people do target Jacky a lot because she's just really short range. Like, she's an abnormally short range, so obviously that's attractive automatically to target because, you know, they can't fight back. Who doesn't love fighting someone when they don't hit back? So we've covered gears and we've covered star powers. However, there's another thing that you should also watch out for, and that might be gears. So what should you use for gears? Okay, so there's preferably 3 gears that you should use, and that would be the shield gear, the damage gear, and the speed gear. And the reason that you want to use these is pretty much just because it synergizes well with Jacky. The reason that you don't want to use the other ones is because, one, the healing, the one where you get like extra healing, isn't really that amazing. Remember, Jacky goes in, cleans up, and gets out of there. It's not really like you're going to be in an intense fight for 1 minute and you've just got like guns blazing everywhere and you need some extra HP and you'll take every bit of HP you can possibly take. Like, no, it's just you go in there, you get the job done, and you leave. So you don't really need that extra healing. Although it looks like there's 4 people remaining. It's actually quite a tight zone here. Oh, that's a Griff. Oh, okay. I was going to actually try and take out that Griff. Unfortunately, we didn't manage to take out the Griff. If we had the first gadget, we probably could have taken out the Griff. Now, some brawlers you should watch out for are brawlers like Primo and Edgar. They can draw a bit of problems for Jacky. But your ideal brawlers you want to team with is probably like Fang. Fang would be good. Look, honestly, I'm going to team with this Primo because I can, but I'll be with you. He's going to steal my cube. I know not to trust this Primo, but the problem is I don't really have much of a choice, and the reason is because there's actually this Primo is definitely going to backstab. No, I do not trust this Primo one bit. So if he's going to hit me, okay, I'm going to hit him back. I'm proving to him, well, more, not really proving. I'm more of showing him I'm not messing around. You know, don't try anything silly because I will not mess. Okay, so the thing about Surge is Surge no longer has TP, which makes Jacky way better against Surge because the TP was a big problem. Surge could literally just duck out of any problem that he was in. He could just be like, oh, okay, I'm losing, goodbye. But now he doesn't have that. So Jacky works really well against Surge, so that's also another plus because, you know, Surge is really meta, so that's a bit of a plus right there because when you have a meta brawler and the brawler that you're using counters them or at least does better against them than you used to, yeah, it's always a plus. Like I said, we're just tucking ourselves at the back, we're just chilling. We're probably going to get the dub here, actually. So let's just quickly grab that dub. He can't duck out. He can't just TP out of a situation because he no longer has TP. So yeah, he worked really well against Jacky. But yeah, also another thing that you have to watch out for is some people may actually reject teaming with you. There are some brawlers that like Fang and Leon, which pretty much everybody teams with. But some people may reject teaming with Jacky. And your best interest to do in that situation is just try to at least show that like you're a little bit more tough, you're not messing around. If they hit you, try to hit them back, at least make some attempts, do some stuff, try to push back a bit, Don't just be a wiener and tuck yourself in the corner of a zone at the very end while everybody's teaming. Just try to, if people don't want to team with you, just try to show them that you're not messing around. And it's almost like your whole game doesn't crumble because they don't want to team with you. Try to show them that you're not messing around, and then they'll actually think twice about going at you. But anyways, there's a Primo here, and I'm really concerned that this Primo is actually going to take some shots, but it looks like he's not. Yeah, Primos a lot of time are really easy to team with. It's more of like those Shellys and those Eves, and yeah, heck, even those Fangs that just makes just problems. So yeah. There's actually a Lola there, so I believe I'm teaming with a Mortis and a Primo, I believe. It appears. I could kill this, like, Lola easily, without an issue, so I'm gonna do that, like, right now. Yeah, I'm just gonna take her out, honestly. Yeah, easy stuff right there. Yeah, honestly, that Lola was born to die right there. Being a Lola in this meta is not a good idea. They're like 2 metas late to grinding Lola, so yeah, unless they have a time machine, they're not really going to be grinding Lola soon. But looks like we're actually going to be going down here, unless we can. Oh yeah, and one last tip I can give you: Jacky's amazing at destroying boxes, so utilize that. If there's 3 boxes in mid, run those boxes and open them. Jacky's one of the fastest brawlers to open up multiple boxes. She can open up 8 boxes in like a heartbeat. Utilize that. Use that. There are some abilities with brawlers that you utilize to gain for personal benefit. You should utilize that. If you can, do it. If there's 5 cubes in mid, take those cubes. You always want to take those cubes, okay? So if that's just your main bet, just try to utilize it. If you spawn by 1 cube, try to ignore that cube, go for bigger cubes. I believe a level 11 Jacky doesn't do 2,000 damage, so she won't even 3-tap a box, which means it will delay her even more. Okay, this is really good that everybody's teaming here, so I can actually really show what to do. So first of all, we are going to we're just going to lay low. We're just going to do what everybody's doing. We're just going to try and fit in. And what we're going to do at the end is we're going to use our super. We're going to attack, use our super again, and then we're going to run away. Or we'll use our super once and then just run away, do some damage, and happy days. However, I do not like this Gale's existence. So yeah, I'm actually really glad that Gale goes down. In fact, I actually might. Okay, I was going to kill that Gale, that Primo, but that would have secured me a 4th place because they would have just gone for me. Honestly, I'm just going to super them all here. I'm just going to go boom, boom, super them, boom. And now I'm going to run away, like I said. Unfortunately, we got 5th there. But I think, I mean, it's whatever. I think it's because it was a Rosa. Usually you don't see Rosas, but because the Rosa survived so long and the Rosa had so many cubes, it did change it up a bit. It probably wasn't the best decision to use my super then, actually. But we walk away with 1 trophy, so if you're ever gaining trophies, that's always a plus. Quite literally, but yeah. Alright, that's going to do it for today's video. You should really grind Jacky. She's so strong. If you're interested in all these any or all these 4 videos recommended on the screen right now, click away, and yeah, take care.